First, we'll complete as soon as possible the interview point of view, all these topics what we are discussing, and then parallelly also I will provide the objects as well. That is better, okay? Na? So that it will be like a brush up things, and then we'll move on. And maybe mostly better is we'll plan on Monday like that. We'll update resume as well, your resumes as well, like in the class itself. Better. Hmm? It's clear what I said?
Yes, sir.
Plan. Okay, let me go through it on the top things what we are discussing. For Sai, you also confirm, so I will purchase for you this system, okay? Na?
Yes,
As
sir.
for
Sir, I will confirm. I will.
hmm. Dami, did you try to test the system? Hmm? Did you try to log in? So we were talking about. Did you try this TMG? The table that what we have discussed. What we have done last class, right? Here. So did you try this one? If you go to here, what is the difference between these two radio buttons? I think Shanmugh, you asked, right?
Yes, sir.
You asked. What is the difference between this? Did you try any one of you?
It is for transportation purpose.
Hmm. What is the concept here is this one, if you choose this one now, whatever the data you are going to insert into this table, those records also you can transport from one system to other system. Like it considered as a customizing request. Because customizing request data will also will transfer to from one system to other system when you are moving your transport request. That is the concept here. For example, now this is the default this one, right? If I change it to this one now, save it. Okay, activate. Let's try to enter the data now into this table. SM30. SM30. Go to edit. New entries. 300. Save it here. You see the transfer request is asking here, right? So data you can it will be transported into the next system. So I can make it this one new transport request I can create. This one you know, right? Existing transport request it is giving. So you can create a new transport request. Okay, this is transport request. In the real-time projects, right? This is also very carefully should enter, very meaningfully here. So in projects, some projects, what we do is we'll define also what exactly should give here. Sometimes I suggest to give like version 01 and date as well. I suggest this is the best way, the best practices. Just suppose what the date today? 17th,
16.
16th, right? 16th, because this is a transport history. I'll reduce the length. Version 1, B01 means version 1, and then 16th May 2025. This is the best way. Make it it will be more meaningful. But otherwise, in the project side, you cannot go like as your wish. So you can go and check with your lead, or you can check the existing programs how that short description has been given here. Clear point clear here, right? Under the project, anyone knows about this point? What is the exact use of this when you are creating the transport request?
Till now, I was used only short description,
Mm-hmm.
no project.
Project also we can use like release, different releases will be there, SAP project, like Europe project, US project, like that. So that will be defined by SAP basis people, and it will be available here in the list here. Oh, somebody is done already created. So now I can choose this one, for example. If I choose this program's objects, whatever you are working, belongs to this project. Very important, note down this point. Okay. See, parallel note down also should be required yourself from your side. As I said, your side effort is a lot of things is required. Should listen parallelly, think, note, take a notebook on every note on everything. This we use for tracking the transport request specific to project. Specific to project. Not on that way. Target, also we don't give target based on system landscape. This target will be chosen automatically. Okay, either it comes automatically or we don't choose automatically. They will design. Who will design? They means SAP basis people will do this. So which client it should go? Which client it should go when you release the transport request? Save it. Now new transport request will create. Yes, it's a new transport request. Enter. Right now, this record will be um, saved under the transport request, the list, so that it will go to next system. We'll see that also. How it is showed. Go to SC09. So all these things says once you get system access, then you can do parallelly. So I'll be explaining. You can also check the parallelly. That is very important. So Damini, I was asking, did you able to get the system access? Check it. What I gave it to you. Right here. Go to here. This one display. You can use here request display individual transport request. Give the transport request number. Press enter here. Go to here. Expand. 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 So this is the table contains it stores. See, with the primary key data it stores. Are getting point here? What scenario we go for this one is generally for customizing tables, customizing data. I'll put here. Right here. Display maintenance. EMG element generator. We go for the first radio button now. To choose go for the first radio button to choose if we want transport the data from development system to the quality system, quality system we choose this option for customizing data. This is important. Customizing data, not for either master data or transaction data. This is very important. Note on this point. Okay, clear? Hello. Mostly in real-time projects, whatever we create, right? Most of the times is the custom tables related to either master data or transactional data, not related to customizing data. Remember the terminology. Custom table is different, customizing data is different. So last class already we have discussed what is the customizing data. Right? Example, what is the customizing data? If you remember, what is the customizing data? Right? Like all your company code, plant, storage location, all this is customizing data. For that, SAP has given the T codes. Hence, we don't create a table separately for customizing data. But this is the purpose. If anybody asks or confident, you can tell. Say when you are telling the interview, right? Confident, you can tell. So I'm very good confident in the ABAP dictionary, and this is the ABAP dictionary is the entire heart for entire SAP, where it controls the whole data, how we will maintain the data, tables, everything. So I'm very confident and clear concept, in ABAP dictionary. Like that you should tell. Good point. So these points also will put in the resume as well. Okay, na? Any questions?
No, sir.
Right. So quickly we'll create a foreign key we have not created, right? Last class. And this one already you cleared one step or two step, which is one step required, one which is the two step we discussed already in last class. Okay. And also we discussed what is the FG function group, right? Why, what is the authorization group also I said we discussed already clearly. Okay. Next, we'll create a child table quickly. Go to this one, new table, department table. Department table. You click on. So again, I repeat here the point here. In the real-time projects, right? You have to follow naming standards here. You cannot give like in general like this, because this is a training system for me to search easily. I'm giving ZMAH for Mahesh. I can search. But in the real-time projects, module name we will give here generally. It's Z also not fixed, either Z or Y. So you will be given the project document with the coding standards. I will also provide to you. That standards, as per that standards should follow. Okay, got the point? And then what you should give after each of this one, they will mention the document. Accordingly, you should follow. Okay, click on create. I'll show you by next class. I'll share it to you. Why this error is coming? Is it not error? Information message.
Naming convention.
Hmm. No, 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 no. This is not error message. It's like a information message only. Why? Observe carefully. I'll go back. I mean, is information message, and why? Because the length, we have taken a little bit more length. That is a information warning, like warning message. Okay, na? Department table, DB class. Right, we can choose the application table, application table, master data, transaction data, display maintenance or load. Then go to the fields here. Then you give MANDT, department table, right? Department number also will be in queue. Then I'll search the department number here. Okay, department name, and department city. Making you department city. Existing data elements I'm using here. So for employee number, I will create employee number here. Employee number, data element, employee number here. Okay, now this is the flow concept here is this is your parent table, employee table. Okay, and here this is your department table, dependent table. This is the parent. This is the parent, and this is the child. Okay, what the terminology is set for parent table in ABAP SAP? What the terminology we use instead of parent? What terminology we use? Hmm?
Check
Check
table.
table, check table, check table. And this table, child table, what terminology we use? Foreign
Value
key.
table.
No, foreign key
Ah.
table. This could be value table, could be only, not must. I will tell you that also. We'll go to the topic as well. Today only. Value table. Okay. Now this is the child table. Okay. So now this child table, we are going to insert the data. Okay. Now I go to here. Go to right the department table. First check syntax. Right, package. Always practice with the transport with the package only. Don't practice with the $TMP. Check syntax. Right. Technical settings. Maintain the data class. Size category. Save it. Back. Check syntax. Activate. Right. Now we'll insert the data into this table. Okay. Now take this one. So we'll create a TMZ for this one. What is the one word if you say what the purpose of TMG? What do you say? Hmm? If anybody ask what the purpose of the TMG in one word if you say
Creating the records.
creating records, what else? Creating records and what else? Only creating records or any
Or
other things we
creating
can do? modify, delete, all the table operations we can do, right?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So that terminology uses the terminology. You can tell that all the operations on the table we can do it. You can modify, delete, okay, insert, okay. All this is possible with the TMG to the user through the SM30. Okay. Change it, now save it, enter, enter. Right now, if you go to here, quickly go to here, right? What first we'll see what is the employee table with data, right? Employee table, three employees are there. Employee number 100, 200, 300. Okay. Now, in this table, department table, I go to SM30. SM30, department table, edit, right? New entries, department number 10, department name as, say, computers, department city is maybe Bangalore, and employee number is there. Okay. So I'll give the existing employee number. Existing employee numbers are 100, 200, 300. I'll give 100. 100. Hit accept. Okay. Save it. A new record. Department number 20. Okay. Not computers, electronics. And then department city is Hyderabad. So employee number I'm giving here 500. Is it correct or wrong?
Wrong.
Because employee is not joined. That employee number 500 is not available in our company. Employee number 500, that employee number 500 is not available here. Okay, but you are trying to insert the data. It will accept it or not?
Not, sir.
Now, we have not created any relationship as of now. Foreign key relation not yet done. Foreign key I have not created. I
Yeah,
just created two different tables. There is no relation as of now.
it will work, I think.
It works because you have not established the link, right?
Yes,
Hence,
sir.
it will accept it. But business point of view, think this is why I am explaining this one. Is this is you need to think business point of view. This is the subject of learning, right? See, in this scenario, if you take, since the employee number 500 is not available in the company, not yet joined, but you are trying to assign a department for him, which is not a correct. You should not allow this. Hence, you go for the foreign key. This is the concept. Got the point?
Yes, sir.
So, if anybody asks this type of questions, right, slightly you can go a little bit deep. Like this, you can explain. So, suppose I have a table, employee table, I have a department table. So, I have the employee data as master data, parent table, department table as the check table. So, I don't want enter in the department table wrong data for employee number who has not joined. So, I do that type of validation I want to give. So the data integrity is maintained. Hence, we go for foreign key. Like that, if you tell, right, it will be very impressive because you are strong in the concepts point of view. Okay, now I'll create relationship. I'll go to this table, right here. How to create a foreign key relationship?
You need to select that row.
And I should click this button, right? Get this
Yes.
pop-up, right? And what did it say? Foreign key does not exist. Do you want to create proposal with the value table? What is this one? How it is coming? Anyone think of? There's a lot of concept behind this one. The proposal, how it is coming, from where it is coming.
From the TMG.
No. From where this proposal is coming. Read that proposal exactly. What is it trying to say? Did you observe this one earlier?
Value table.
Value table. Correct. Where is value table is maintained? From where this is coming?
Domain level.
Domain level. Correct. Perfect. So how to check it that what is? Maybe you can go parallelly. This is data element, right? ZMAHE number. Go to the S11. Go to the data element. What the data element name? ZMAHE number. ZMAHE number. A number. Display. Go to the domain. Go to value range. Here you can find. Because of that, it is coming this. What is exact? How do you answer this one? Why? What is that meaning? Hmm? Can I say yes or no? If I say yes, what happens? If I say no, what happens?
Yes means we can create the foreign key. No means it will not create.
No.
It will take the values using that
No.
value table. For the
No.
it acts as a searcher.
Here. No. See, if you press yes, what happens? It will propose the table. It comes the table. If you don't press yes, if you press no, still it creates a foreign key, but you can give your own table, which table you want to be, make it as a foreign parent table. Listen very carefully because every word is important. If you press yes, system will propose automatically the table which is available as a value table, it takes as a check table. Since you are not clicked on yes, you click on no, it is giving a system to give your own table, which table you want give as a parent table. Clear point, clear? Hello?
Yes, sir.
See,
Yes,
now
sir.
I will go again here, click on, put the cursor here, and then click on search foreign key, click on yes. Now if I click on yes, see the difference, see now this, all the relationship is formed automatically, right? Established automatically. Why? Because you said that you go and take that value table which is available at the domain level to be considered as a check table. That's the reason. Okay. Here. Foreign key. Okay. Click on copy. Now connection is established. Activate. Now let's try to insert any wrong data into the child table. Okay. Go to the child table, department table, and go to edit. Go to new entries. Give the department number 30. Okay. Electronics. Department city as maybe some Pune. I give some employee number which this is not available. Are you getting my point here? 900 is not available. Click on save. Why it is allowed? How it is allowed? It should not allow, right? Because relationship already we have created. We'll try to create one more record. Go to again SM30. Go to edit. New entries. create department number 40. Some chemical department. Department state is Mumbai. So I'll give you employee number which is not at all available in the parent table. Save it. Right? Why? Because it's not overwritten, that's why. Now the check is established.
Yes, sir.
Hmm? So this way, unless you practice, you cannot tell confidently, even though you know the concept. Okay, unless you do practical this one, right, you cannot tell confidently. Clear? Hello?
900 say taken or not?
And it is taken because we have not re-enter into the T code. We were in SM30, that's
Okay.
why already.
We need
You
to
remember last class
easy
also it is
access.
observed. Last class also we have seen. Do you remember?
Yes, sir. We need to open it again.
You have to open it again. You have to open it again. That is the reason. Now, if you go back, now it won't allow unless you choose. See, also this is drop down box, right? This drop down box has not come earlier, right? Now it has come here. So that you choose what is available already in the uh, in your employee table, right? If you go to here, save it, save data is saved here. Data is saved. Are you getting point here? Foreign key, because these are very small things, critical and lot of very important in IT industry, I can say, not only in the ABAP. This foreign key concept. Maybe you might have did maybe in your engineering subjects as well. Data science, data, I think database. Okay, clear. Move on. Move on.
Okay, sir.
If you want delete, you can delete the foreign key. Okay, next question. Right? You know how to delete the foreign key? Do you know how to delete the foreign key? This is the department table, right? I created a foreign key already. I want to delete it. How to delete it? How I can delete the foreign key?
Same like creation.
Same like this. Right. Go to here. Which option you should choose? This option, right? And then that is gone. Activate. No, there is no relationship. Warnings it gives. Okay. So one table can have more than one foreign key or not? One table.
Like if the second table is connected with another third table, then
One table can have more than one foreign key or not? This is the question. Yes, right? Because foreign key is at the field level, not at the table level, like as primary key. Are you getting point here? Primary key is for entire table you define, whereas foreign key is you are defining going for the field by field, each field separately. Hence, you can have more than one field. Hence, you can have more than one foreign keys in one table. If we have 30 fields in the table, if required, we can maintain for all these fields, foreign key. Okay, clear concept, clear? Okay, na? Any doubt? Okay, here. What is the exact value table? What is the check table exactly?
Check table acts like a reference table for that field.
Hmm.
Value table is like it will it will show the possible values for that field,
Hmm.
existing values.
Check table will do validation. Value table will not do any validation.
Yes.
This is interview question must. What is the difference between check table and value table? Again, I repeat, this easily to you can answer very confidently once you practice it, like how we are doing now. Right here, value table will maintain the domain level. It won't do any validation of the data entering to the field that is referring to this domain. This is the point, important point. Check table and value table is the table that proposed. Value table is the table that proposed when we try to create foreign key relationship as a check table. Clear point, clear?
Yes, sir.
So I think value table you can also get the possible values. See here, for example, if you have a table, suppose if I go to employee table, okay, I'll create one more field, gender, gender, here, gender, okay, double click here. Oh, standard is there, gender. Maybe I'll give this is custom gender. Double click here. Yes. Then I'll here, right? I'll go here, male or female here. Oh, this is not okay. No problem. My point, what I want to say here is, once you give the value table here, that values also will come as a proposal on the screen field. That I want to show the demonstration. Okay. So what I do is quickly, I'll go to one more table. Okay. Say suppose, listen very carefully. I go to some other table. I'll I'll go to department table. Go to here. Okay. So I'll show you the data here, employee number. I'll quickly create one new table, department table, not to make it confused. Department table. In today's date, I'll take it. Value table. Demo. Click on create value table. Value table demo. Go to every class. Application table. Maintains. Download. Go to the fields. Give the field names. MANDT. Department number. Department name. Employee number. I'll take only these fields to make it simple. Primary key. Primary key. Primary key. Primary key. Give the data elements here. MANDT. Department number. Department name. Employee number. Save it. What I want to show is, wait, enter, check syntax, technical settings, give the data class, size category, back, save it, activate. Okay, utilities, table maintenance generator, give here, with authorization group, one step, scan number, create, save it, enter, enter. Now we'll try to insert the data into this table. Back, utilities, table of contents, create entries, new entries, department number 10, department name is computers. It won't come the default values here. So I was thinking that it may come the default values here. What is available at that table, value table. You getting my point here? If I go to this
So
one,
it's like a search help.
search help, search help. I think I was expecting that. If I go to here, if I go to employee number, value table, here we have the values here. Oh, it is inactive. Why it is inactive? I think that time I was doing a demonstration, right, to you people. Okay, no. Go back. If you go to here, I was thinking like maybe it's like search tab it should come, I think. Wait. Utilities, table contents, create entries, right? New entries. No, it won't come. Okay, unless you create a foreign key or value or fixed values. Fixed values, if you give it comes here. Okay, hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay, next coming to the domain now. If I go to here, domain. What is sign case sensitive? Did you try it?
Positive value sign means positive value negative.
How it is exactly? Did you try it practically? Can you show next class? I'll give homework.
No, sir. Theoretically, I have
So I'm giving homework.
tried.
Okay, na? I'm giving homework, export this one. Then I'll tell you next class what is that exactly. You have to explore all these things. Number of characters, decimals is okay. Output characteristics, all. Output characteristics. Purpose of each. Practically. So I need practical answer. That is one thing. And this one you know already, right? Value range. Okay. Suppose this one did you export this one? This one? Intervals. This is also homework you should do next class. How it behaves, you should practically, then only you can tell answer this one as well. And if you go to here, definition, okay, you should tell also routine also. What the purpose of routine also practically you should tell in the next class.
Alpha.
What is that exactly? How it works?
Yeah, leading zeros, removing and adding.
Correct. Practically I should show. I want demonstration. How do you do? Take standard in that case, for that case, routine. Okay, go back. Next, if I go to here, I need also you to explore what is this two, last two. Not last two, all these things I need to know. I need to homework. You should do what? You should come back practically. We might not export this one, right? Especially change document to no input history. You to try it? No input history.
No, sir.
Try it. Will be interesting. Change document you may not do it, but try what is the concept. Okay, na? I'll stop here. Stop. I'll stop recording. Record.